We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr., 160 pounds, 5'11" tall with a reach of 74. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both.
It's the Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell there off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. His stamina is off the charts. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You'd like to see more jabs. Stiff jab. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Just take the round off, win the...
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. Good work.
I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your...
3 shots, keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Go out there.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Hit him with a left jab. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They miss with the jab. Nice job blocking the hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
Into it. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You must.
the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Now I don't want you to
Switch on. Get your boxing back together and put it back on him in this round.
Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Being thrown to the wind. Good counter punching. The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You feel good? Good man.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Chris, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
These punches coming from every angle. Punch, counter punch. That jab misses. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. So just keep him on the end of the jab. Keep me time.
Time for the 5th round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Beautiful counter shot. Counter punching. Well, this is the time that the train... Here we go in the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab gets blocked. That hook was off target. Nice job by him to block that jab. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to it. Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He blocked that jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity. And we enter the 8th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice slip to avoid the jab. pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How about that, Johnny? You don't hear those kind of scorecards very